I always thought the whispers were just a figment of my imagination, a product of stress or lack of sleep. They were faint, barely audible, mere murmurs at the edge of my consciousness. It wasn't until they started predicting events with airy accuracy that I truly began to fear them. The whispers told me my grandmother would fall ill. 2 days later, she was in the hospital. They told me about a fire at the local library. The next day, it was on the news. At first, I tried to rationalize its coincidence, but the precision was too unsettling. As the whispers grew more frequent, I became hyper-aware of the presence, always lurking just below the surface of my thoughts. They spoke of things I couldn't possibly know, yet everything they said unfolded exactly as they described. I started to dread their presence, fearing the next prophecy. My friends noticed my paranoia, but how could I explain that the voices in my head were foretelling the future? When the whispers predicted a car accident involving my neighbor, I tried to intervene, to warn him, but he brushed it off as nonsense. A week later, he was gone. I couldn't escape them, and the burden of knowing the future became almost unbearable. I stopped leaving my house, too afraid of what the whispers might reveal next. I tried everything to silence them, meditation, medication, even therapy, but nothing worked. They were relentless, a constant reminder of my inability to change what was destined to happen. Then came the most terrifying prediction yet. The whispers spoke of my own death, describing the circumstances with chilling detail. I was frozen in fear, unable to comprehend my fate, yet unable to escape it. The date they whispered approached, and I locked myself away, hoping isolation might spare me. But the whispers had never been wrong. On that fateful day, I heard a crash from the kitchen. As I cautiously investigated, I saw the gas stove had been left on, a small flame creeping toward a forgotten pile of papers. Panic surged through me as I rushed to extinguish it, but it was too late. The explosion was instantaneous, and in that final moment, the whispers fell silent, leaving only an echo of their last prophecy in my mind.